Hey guys, what's up? We have the return of an old campaign, but Bonz is coming back with more of his zombies and his ghostly goings-on. This time they give Bonz an actual storyline. The idea is that Bonz returns and ends up scaring one of the non-player characters, a girl named Bella who ends up dropping one of her cards. Yugi and his friends go on a ghost hunt as the girl says a ghost with a scary face made her drop her card. The event is based on a duelathon with plot beats where you keep dueling to gain rewards each day with a cumulative goal. The point system offers 150 points for 50 gems and a cutscene, 400 points for 5,000 gold and a cutscene, 800 points for Ghost Trick Stein, 1,300 points for 10,000 gold with a cutscene, 1,900 points to unlock Bonz himself, 2,500 points for 15,000 gold, 3,100 points for Ghost Trick Witch, and 3,700 points for 100 gems. Now, there are some more important rewards for unlocking Bonz as a playable character, with more for the Skull Servants and the Ghost Tricks, as well as King of the Skull Servant, which is a monster that gains attack points for the number of Skull Servants in your graveyard. It is a dark zombie level 1 with question mark attack and 0 defense, and its effect is the original attack of this card is the combined number of King of the Skull Servants and Skull Servant in your graveyard times 1,000. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can banish one other King of the Skull Servants or one Skull Servant from your graveyard, special summon this card. This card can become as much as 5,000 attack points if played well. Other rewards include Ghost Trick Witch as a secret rare. This is a dark spellcaster level 2 with 1,200 attack and 200 defense, and its effect is cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghost Trick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face-down defense position. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Change it to face-down defense position. This card can make your opponent's monster turn to defense mode. This is useful if they have something with weaker defense points. Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts, is an ultra rare. It is a dark zombie level 6 with 1,800 attack and 2,000 defense. And its effect is, if Castle of Dark Illusions is face up on the field, increase the attack and defense of this card by 100 points. As long as Castle of Dark Illusions remains face up on the field, the attack and defense of this card continues to increase by 100 points during each of your standby phases. This effect continues until your 4th turn, after the card is activated. This card can have as much as 2,200 attack and 2,400 defense, but the conditions are very annoying to achieve and are too specific to be that useful. Ghost Trick Stein is a secret rare. It is a dark zombie level 3 with 1,600 attack and 0 defense, and its effect is cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghost Trick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face-down defense position. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can add one Ghost Trick spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Ghost Trick Stein once per turn. This card is able to search out for one of your Ghost Trick back row. Call of the Mummy is a secret rare. It is a continuous spell card that says, once per turn, you can special summon one zombie-type monster from your hand. You must control no monsters to activate and to resolve this effect. This card is able to summon a zombie if you don't have a card on the field. This means you can use it to tribute or to add more monsters onto the field. Ghost Trick Vanish is a rare. This is a normal trap that says reveal one Ghost Trick monster in your hand. This turn, Ghost Trick cards you control and face-down defense position monsters you control cannot be targeted by or be destroyed by card effects. This card is able to protect your Ghost Tricks as well as your defensive monsters. The basic idea is to summon the Ghost Tricks with Call of the Mummy. You will then score more points with non-standard duelists, and the most, obviously, by defeating Bonz. Standard duel-a-thon rules apply. where certain jewels will multiply in reward value. Bonz is a duelist who specialises in zombies, with the ones that like to endlessly resurrect, with the combination of Castle of Dark Illusion and Pumpkin the King of Ghosts to boost your monsters. You need to remember that Bonz will only turn up in the Duel Monsters world, so you won't be able to use any of the GX characters. If you use Bonz as a character, Spooky Bonz, his event option won't turn up, and Spooky Bonz is not at the gate, so you will need to farm him differently. Duel World in relation to this event has a day and a night time, and this will have no effect on the gameplay itself, outside of, just for appearance's sake. In terms of the specialized drops, you will have Pumpkin the King of Ghosts as an ultra rare. Ryokoki is a secret rare. This is a dark zombie level 6 with 2400 attack and 2000 defense. And its effect is, at the end of the damage step, if this card battles a warrior or spellcaster type monster, destroy that monster. This effect is limited. You won't get it off quickly, though being a level 6, requiring the 1 tribute means it works well, especially when combined with Call of the Mummy that can summon it without tribute. Castle of Dark Illusions is a secret rare. Ghostrick Stein is a secret. Ghostrick Witch is a secret rare. Call of the Mummy is a secret. Monster Reborn is a secret rare. It is a continuous trap card that says, if your opponent special summoned a monster this turn, activate this card by targeting one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your side of the field in defense position. When this card leaves the field, banish that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. This card enables you to steal one of your opponent's monsters, which can be used provided you can protect it, including some of their stronger monsters that have been destroyed earlier on in the duel, or at worst will at least protect your life points. Ghostrick Ghoul is a rare. It is a dark zombie level 3 with 1100 attack and 1200 defense, and its effect is, cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghostrick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. Once per turn, during your main phase 1, you can target one Ghostrick monster you control. Its attack becomes equal to the combined original attack of all Ghostrick monsters currently on the field, until the end of your opponent's next turn, but if it does, only that monster can attack this turn. This card can make one of your Ghostrick monsters over 2000 attack at worst, and at best over 3000, therefore dealing with some of the higher strength monsters. Ghostrick Mummy is a rare. This is a dark zombie level 3 with 1500 attack and 0 defense, and its effect is, cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghostrick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. While this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon one Ghostrick monster in addition to your normal summon or set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. You cannot special summon any monsters except dark monsters. This enables an additional summon, letting you have more field advantage. Ghostrick Skeleton is a rare. It is a dark zombie level 3 with 1200 attack and 1100 defense, and its effect is, cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghostrick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is flipped face up, banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck face down up to the number of Ghostrick monsters you control. You can only use this effect of Ghostrick Skeleton once per turn. This card is able to banish up to 3 Ghostrick monster, 3 cards due to the number of Ghostrick monsters per turn. You can flip it face up so you can prevent your opponent from accessing what they need before they can draw it. Ghostrick Vanish is a rare. Armored Zombie is a new card. It is a dark zombie level 3 with 1500 attack and 0 defense, and it's a normal monster. Crass Cloud is a normal card. It is a dark fiend level 4 with 1350 attack and 1400 defense, and its effect is, when this card is changed from defense position to attack position, return one monster on your opponent's side of the field to the owner's hand. This card can change its mode to return a monster to your opponent's hand. Skull Servant is a normal card. It is a dark zombie level 1 with 300 attack and 200 defense, and it's a normal monster. In terms of the starter deck that he has 1 Pumpkin the King of Ghosts. He has 3 Magical Ghost. This is a dark zombie level 4 with 1300 attack and 1400 defense, and it's a normal. He has 2 Fire Reaper. This is a dark zombie level 2 with 700 attack and 500 defense, and it's a normal monster. He has 2 Wood Remains. This is a dark zombie level 3 with 1000 attack and 900 defense, and it's a normal monster. He has 3 Graveyard and the Hand of Invitation. This is a dark zombie level 3 with 700 attack and 900 defense, and it's a normal monster. He has 3 The Wandering Doomed. This is a dark zombie level 2 with 800 attack and 600 defense, and it's a normal monster. He has 3 Phantom Ghost. This is a dark zombie level 2 with 600 attack and 800 defense, and it's a normal monster. And lastly, he has 3 Skull Servants. In terms of the level up rewards, these are at level 3, Regenerating Mummy. This is a dark zombie level 4 with 1800 attack and 1500 defense, and its effect is when this card is sent from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, return this card to your hand. This is not much of an effect, considering I cannot think of anything yet in the game where this effect would be forced to work. At level 4, you get Straight to the Grave skill. This starts the duel with the field spell Wasteland. This boosts the attack and defense of all dinosaur, zombie, and rock-type monsters by 200 points. At level 7, you get Call of the... At level 10, Ghostrick Mummy. At level 11, you also get Ghostrick Mummy. At level 13, you get Life Point Boost Beta. This starts you off with 1000 additional life points. At level 14, you get another Regenerating Mummy. At level 16, you get Ghostrick Yeti. This is a dark zombie level 3 with 300 attack and 2000 defense, and its effect is cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghostrick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is flipped face up, you can target 1 Ghostrick monster on the field. This turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. This card can protect 1 of your other Ghostrick monsters for the duration of. At level 18, you get Ryukoki. At level 20, you get the Restart skill. This shuffles your entire hand back to the deck and reshuffles for you to draw again. At level 21, you get King of the Skull Servants. At level 23, you get Zombie World. This is a field spell card that says all monsters on the field and in every graveyard become zombie-type monsters. Neither player can tribute summon monsters except zombie-type monsters. This makes monsters become zombies, which can disadvantage your opponent, as well as stopping them from attributing monsters to get higher level monsters to the field. At level 25, you get Immortal Ruler. This is an Earth zombie level 4 with 1800 attack and 200 defense, and its effect is this card cannot be special summoned. You can tribute this card to add 1 Zombie World from your graveyard to your hand. This card can recover your Zombie World field spell. At level 33, Ghostrick Scare is a normal trap card that says target any number of face-down defense position monsters you control, change them to face-up defense position, count the number of Ghostrick monsters among them, and if you do, change up to that many face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position, minimum 1. This card is able to interfere with your opponent's turn. As if they are in the battle phase, you can stop your opponent from attacking by putting them into defense position. At level 35, Ghostrick Break is a normal trap card that says when exactly 1 face-up Ghostrick monster you control and no other cards is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect and sent to your graveyard, target 2 Ghostrick monsters in your graveyard with different names from the destroyed monster. Special summon them in face-down defense position. This card is able to bring out 2 Ghostricks maintaining your field. At level 38, Ghostrick Yuki Owner. This is a dark spellcaster at level 2 with 1000 attack and 800 defense, and its effect is cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghost Trick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can change the monster that destroyed it to face down defense position, and if you do, it cannot change its battle position. This card can prevent your opponent from attacking with a monster when they destroy this card in battle. Lastly, at level 40 you get King of the Skull Servants. There is also a unique drop with a skill called Zombie Draw, where when you lose 1800 life points, you can draw a random zombie monster instead of your normal draw. It mentions at the end of the article that Yami Marek returns event, that normal Marek may appear in the future, as normal Marek has now sealed Yami Marek away. What do you think of the cards that Bonz offers? Will you be looking forward to playing Skull Servants, generic zombies, or Ghost Tricks? And anything you would want to see in the future? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video.